Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen with a concept sale preview of the Tumbril Ranger bike. The latest all-terrain warrior from Tumbril Land Systems takes the off-road tech perfected in the award-winning Cyclone and removes the safety net, creating an unfettered union between rider and road, or lack thereof, in the most responsive, durable and reliable bike ever conceived. Whether you ride with a club or you're a lone wolf, a tourmaster, speed demon or frontier paladin, you share the renegade spirit of the open road in a universe where everything is up in the air. The Ranger keeps you grounded. The Tumbril Ranger is the latest concept sale. It's a single-seater wheeled bike that comes in 3 flavours. The Ranger CV or Touring version for $30, the Ranger RC for $30, the Ranger TR for $35. You are able to buy all bikes as a bundle for $85 as well. Those are the Warbond prices, so not using any store credit. Remember that you do not need to purchase these things, and they are not going to be in-game for a while. They are concept sales, so it takes a little while for them to get into the game, and they will be available in-game at some point as well. I am expecting that the non-Warbond versions of those bikes will be about $5 more, probably. The Warbond versions do come with lifetime insurance. The non-Warbond versions are likely just to come with 6 months. The vehicle is on concept sale now for concierge citizens, and from the 10th of May, so Friday, until the 10th of June for everyone, with both Warbond and store credit versions being available. The loaner vehicles for those Rangers, until they're completed, are Cyclones. The CV gets the standard Cyclone, the RC gets the RC version of the Cyclone, and the TR gets the TR version of the Cyclone. Each bike comes with a self-land hanger too. The Ranger is extremely small, and its components are sort of like squeezed in and tucked between your legs. There's very, very little distance between you and the ground is the idea, and it's a very compact design, and it should allow it to be stored in many ships. It should be the smallest vehicle I would expect to see in the game, probably. We don't have confirmations of what it will or won't fit in yet, but it could potentially fit into ships like the Vanguard and the Avenger Titan even, as it is so streamlined. Let's talk about each of the bikes in a bit more detail. The Ranger CV or Touring variant answer the call of the open road with an auxiliary fuel tank for longer rides and a tailored cargo area for the needs of the nomads and planet-side couriers. This variant has room for 3 cargo or mission boxes on the rear. The Warbond pledge includes a Renegade cargo vest, and the cargo vest actually looks like it has some limited functionality to carry some additional cargo, though I would expect that you will have limited seating choices when wearing the vest. You should be able to fully stock it up with cargo and then still be in the bike, but if you're trying to pilot some ships, it's probably not appropriate armor for that. The Ranger RC Racer has harnessing blistering speeds with uprated propulsion and advanced chassis technology. It has more boost and an extra battery. The Warbond pledge includes a Renegade racing vest, which is a bit like bikers' sort of armor that they would typically wear. The Ranger TR, be ready for whatever the road throws at you, with dual front-mounted hardpoints that support one size weapon each. The Warbond pledge also includes the Renegade leather cut top. It is sort of like a biker gang's leathers. I am interested to see how the Racer performs. How fast is it going to be? How fast is that Ranger going to be in general when compared to a hover bike? Are they faster? Are they slower? Are they better in different conditions? Do they have their up points and down points? That would be good if we see the sort of like ground bikes be better at certain areas, certain gravities, certain atmospheres compared to those hover bikes, and it being smaller might give it some advantages as well. The TR, those 2 size 1 weapons, that's going to be interesting. How wide does that make the bike? Does that prevent it from then being able to get into all the ships and that sort of stuff? And how hard is it to aim those weapons? They don't look gimbal to me, so you have to turn the bike. Now, it sounds like the bike has pretty good turning with its wheels. However, it's still going to need to aim directly facing whatever its target is, so they might jump out of the way. We'll have to wait and see exactly how that all comes together. There is no roadmap or release date for the Ranger currently. However, I suspect it's pretty simple compared to a ship to get it in the game. It's the smallest vehicle that I've seen. Tumbril does already have a ground vehicle, the Cyclone, in game, and the style of the biker manufacturer pipeline is already developed, so they could potentially get it in pretty quickly. There was some more lore bits as well, which I'll go through now. The Tumbril Ranger aims to throw a proverbial monkey wrench into the hoverbike market by nixing the Gravlev in favour of their award-winning X-Tech tyres and cutting-edge chassis technology. After all, it worked for Cyclone, and earlier reports confirm that this design promises unprecedented synergy between rider and the road. So hopefully we're going to see some very, very good sort of like feedback. It's going to feel really cool to ride. Maybe it will be very, very responsive and you'll be able to turn very quickly. If it's got good agility, that would be pretty cool. Supporting an unyielding aerodynamic frame, proprietary X-Tech adaptive tread tyres, and reactive response precision steering and braking, the Tumbril Ranger presents the opportunity to embrace your wild side while staying thoroughly grounded. Whether you crave the high-speed thrills of the RC, covet the fierce power of the TR, or long to tame the open road on the CV, when you ride with Tumbril, your family. I'm particularly interested in the Ranger CV Touring cargo version, as I think it's going to be the most widely used mission bike and probably most widely used mission vehicle. It's going to be really cheap, it's going to be really useful in games, it's going to have massive utility for people that are looking to buy with real money. It's £30 for $30 war bond with lifetime insurance. It's going to be very, very appealing, but it's going to be available in game. It's going to be extremely cheap and accessible. So it might be something just to wait for until it's in game for a lot of people. You only need to buy a $45 game package to buy Star Citizen. You don't need to be buying lots of random things. Once we have the Q&A, I will do a deeper dive into the vehicle range because we want to know exactly what it can fit into. It is likely to fit into the most ships of any vehicle, as it is so compact. It genuinely is tiny, this thing, and that is very appealing to me. It might be able to ride around, if you can sort of like break it into areas around cities and stuff as well. It does look small enough to potentially fit into doorways, elevators, things like that. So that'll be interesting if it can, or if there's going to be mechanisms to prevent that. Even if there are, I suspect that people will find clever ways around it. I do like the idea of riding a bike around in sort of like an underground facility. That sort of thing, that sounds silly to me, silly enough to be fun. Anyway, tell me what you think in the comments below. We will check this out a little bit more and cover it in the news. And again, when the FAQ is out. Every month we have a ship giveaway on the channel for May 2019. It's for another Drake Corsair exploration ship, donated in the name of the People's Radio. They are a 24/7 radio station providing music in the Verse News and in Law commercials, and are operated by the People's Alliance of Levski. To be in for a chance of winning that ship, be subscribed to my YouTube channel and comment on any of my videos made during the month. Links to the People's Radio and more information on the giveaway in the description below. If you are looking for a gaming PC or to upgrade, then instead consider Shadow Cloud gaming PCs, which leverage your internet connection and a data center to turn any device, your old PC, a phone, a tablet, a laptop, whatever, into a powerful Windows 10 gaming environment. It's subscription-based, so won't break the bank, and is a fantastic alternative to buying your own PC. If you are looking for a VPN, then I use NordVPN as well. It's mega cheap, allows me to upload, play games, browse with more security and privacy than I would otherwise have. For both of those, links are below, and use the code BoredGamer to receive a discount on either. BoredGamer is supported by its community via Patreon, the YouTube join button, Subscribestar, Twitch, direct donations, people throwing ships at me. Massive thank you to everyone that goes that extra mile to support me. It genuinely does help. Just like everything else, links are below for people that would like to get involved with that as well. But if you want to give feedback, there are details there that you can get onto my Discord, discord.gg/BoredGamer, or contact@boredgamer.co.uk if you want to send me an email. Just get in contact, give me feedback. Whatever your thoughts, I'd love to hear from you.